What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Evolve Football. My name is Rodrigo and I'm the one who's going to be analyzing these videos with you guys. So today we're going to be doing Cristiano Ronaldo. Last analysis video we did Gonzalo Higuain, and today we're going to do another striker, which is Ronaldo. If you guys don't know, you should know Ronaldo. Every person knows Ronaldo. He's playing for Juventus this season, and he's actually done really well. He scored a lot of goals, and this is the most recent game that he has played. So we're going to analyze this game. We're going to analyze all his dribbling, his touches, his shots on goal, his set pieces if there are any, penalties if there are any, and just all his runs that he does as a striker, because Ronaldo has done this for so many years and he is one of the best, if not the best striker in the world. And he is getting older, but he is getting smarter as well. So he just plays a central position and he comes back, but we'll analyze that later in the video. So yeah, if you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. I was about to say like, and then I changed my mind to a thumbs up. But yeah, guys, give this video a thumbs up if you do enjoy it, because the more thumbs up this video gets, the more people will see it on their recommended page, and then it gets more views, so more people can actually see these types of videos, because these are interesting. And as I said in the other video, not many people are doing these types of analysis videos, because I think it just takes too much work for someone to do it. But I'm here to do it, and I have experience. I'm 20 years old and I've been playing football since I was 7 years old, which is a long time. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get straight into the analysis video, and yeah, we're gonna analyze Cristiano Ronaldo, and he is a striker, number 7. Let's go. Disclaimer: this content is transformative in nature and has research/analytical/educational purposes. Alright guys, so as you can see here, Cristiano Ronaldo came off from his line when he was up. You can't see on the left hand side of the screen, but he's seen his midfielder. I'm not sure who that is. I think it's Bonucci, or Bonucci's at the back, so I'm not sure who that is. Oh, who's that player? Oh well, yeah, so he passes Ronaldo the ball because Ronaldo came running at him, as you saw. So as you can see now, this defender behind Ronaldo is pressing really hard on him. So he's obviously either going to take a touch and then release it when the defender comes closer. So that, because the reason why Ronaldo would take a touch and just wait until the defender comes closer is because once that happens, there's actually a gap created from that defender running into this space. Because if he was just to pass it back right now, you know, the defender can make a choice whether to press or just to hold back. So I reckon he'll either wait or just turn him. So we'll see what happens here. But this is a really good play position by Ronaldo, because he comes running off the line from where he should be playing as a striker, and he comes into the position of a midfielder, which is very deep, and he's gonna either play him back or play left or right. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Alright, as you can see there, Ronaldo actually tried to take a touch, but the ball got stuck underneath his feet, and the actual defender nearly got to him, and nearly got the ball off Ronaldo, which was kind of risky. I feel like he panicked a bit, but he got his head up, and he dribbled the ball even further down, and then he passed it to Mandzukic, which is on the left hand side. He's always on the left hand side, so this is great by him. And then he's just going to run into the space. You'll shortly see Mandzukic will take a touch, he'll pass it into the midfielder, and then he will find Ronaldo as Ronaldo makes a run, but we'll talk about that in a second. Alright, so as you can see here, see the midfielder has the ball, and Ronaldo was just making the run just there through the defenders. As you can see here, all 3 defenders around Ronaldo are looking at the person with the ball, which is something even the professionals do, where they're ball watching. So even the defenders of a professional club in Italy, Serie A, are ball watching. So, and Ronaldo is very unpredictable. So which means that he does something out of short notice. As you can see here, he's already looking for the run, and the midfielder already knows that Ronaldo does these types of runs, and Ronaldo is very quick off the the mark. So the short distance, he is very quick. So as you can see here, he will make that run into that space behind number 19. It looks like right next to Ronaldo, and Ronaldo will actually get onto the ball, and I think he takes a touch, and we'll see what happens again. Alright guys, so as you can see here, obviously Ronaldo got pulled up as an offside position. So here he just kicks it into the goal because he knows he's offside, and the linesman, as you can see on the screen, is about to pull up his flag, and all the defenders are saying, you know, it's offside. So but anyways, besides the offside, as long as you're making these types of runs when you're a striker, and you can be so unpredictable like him, because the way he plays is just different to any other striker. I feel like as he got older, he got a lot more. He has gotten a lot more smarter with like how he runs and what he does. So even if this wasn't called offside, it would be a goal scoring opportunity. If it is, then it's offside. So some players stop running and stop, like, say for example, as you can see here, the linesman pulled up his flag. Some people wouldn't even notice the linesman, and they would just shoot. So even if you think it's offside, just keep going on with the run, and like just shoot. If you're on goal, shoot. As you can see here, Ronaldo shoots, and then he actually looks at the linesman and it's offside. So as long as you keep going with your run, you never know, you could always be onside, and the ref might just give it to you. So yeah, these types of runs are great, and you guys should practice them in your training. Alright guys, so back here again, as you can see, the midfielder does have the ball again, and as you can see there on the far right, Ronaldo is actually making a run. Mandzukic is just also playing on the left side, as you can see, but he isn't making a run, so which is different because these two players play very differently. So as you can see, well, I just nearly choked on my saliva. But anyways, as you can see here, Ronaldo always looks for his midfielder. And this is, I can't remember who this guy is. Please comment down below his name. I know these players, like all of them. Like I know Dybala's playing in this team and all these types of players. But just comment down below because I should know. Anyways, when you're a striker, you should always be looking either at your midfielder, because when he has the ball, you should like make sure you look at him so he knows that you're making a run. And then once you know he's gonna pass you the ball, start to make your run like Cristiano Ronaldo is here. As you can see, the defender's already picking up Ronaldo, which he knows he's very unpredictable. Just on the clip before, Ronaldo was running from the left hand side over to the goal. Now he's on the right hand side, so he switches positions. He's not a false striker, like a false nine, but he is a player who's very unpredictable. So as you can see here, after the midfielder passes him the ball, he makes this run, and he doesn't get a touch on the ball, but at least he makes the effort, because some players get lazy where they make the run, they know they're not going to get the ball, but they stop running. Sometimes the ball may bounce differently and it may slow down, and you could actually get the ball if you kept running. So make sure you just keep running, do those types of runs where they're very unpredictable, and you know, the defense will get scared from you, and they will have to, you know, check you always. So make sure you make these types of runs like the one previous. Alright, I want to also pause it here. As you can see here, Ronaldo made his way from the right side all the way to the middle, so his manager gave him some freedom to roam around and change sides, and Mandzukic and Dybala will obviously you know, change and be adaptive, like adapt to the circumstances that Ronaldo's moving. But I just wanted to show you guys here that when you're a striker and your back is facing their goal, so you're facing your own plays and your own goal, it's great that you have to shoulder check. So make sure when you don't know who's behind you or who's to the side of you, always before you receive the ball, as you can see Ronaldo is doing right here, he's always shoulder checking. He's checking his left and right shoulder to make sure that no one is going to come up on him from behind. Well, I don't even know what's going on with my voice today. But he's making sure that no one is coming out from behind. As you can see here, this defender right behind him is actually going to press on Ronaldo. Also, you can also make sure when the defender is coming, because you can pull your arm out and touch the defender before he gets to you, which is great, because if he tries to tackle you, you can fall over and be smart about it and get a free kick. But here, as you can see here, Ronaldo is gonna take the ball and run to the right side of the field. So it's just a bit of like dribbling he does, which is great, because you don't always want to receive the ball and pass it back like a robot. You always want to show yourself as well. So this is what Ronaldo does, and you'll see in a couple seconds what he does, and he makes an awesome pass to his right winger. Alright, so I also wanted to pause it here. So as you can see, the way he took his defender run when he received the ball was an awesome trick that he always does. He like backheeled it to the left side because he knew that the defender was going to come behind him, and then he dribbled his way past the other defenders just around them. And right now he was thinking about taking a shot here. He's actually going to take another touch, and he sees his right winger or right back making a run, overlapping run to the right side, and then he decides to pass it, which is great because there's some players who don't have a lot of experience. Ronaldo has had plenty of experience in many great clubs where they would shoot at this opportunity. And as you can see here, there's one of your players in the way of your like shooting range, so you're obviously going to hit him, and there's 4 defenders right in front of you, which you're going to hit one of them obviously. So instead of shooting, Ronaldo is very smart, and he doesn't shoot. He takes another touch, he waits for any other players to make a run, and then he passes it to them, because many people or many players would just shoot like out of panic, or out of just like they don't know what to do next, like they don't have enough time, or they're not very comfortable with the ball, so they'll just shoot. Sometimes it's great when you have an opening and you know that you can shoot from that distance and that the ball can travel that far, but obviously it's going to either hit someone and you'll get a corner, or just go straight to the goalkeeper with not enough power. So sometimes in these positions you got to be smart, and this is what Ronaldo does. He passes it to his right back and they make an overlapping run, then he cuts it in and creates a goal scoring opportunity, which is a lot better than shooting from this position. Alright, I just wanted to pause it again on the same play. As you can see here, they did make a successful cross into the box, but one of the defenders on the other team hit the ball out, and most of the time when this happens, most of the players who were attacking would switch off and just be like, oh okay, the ball's going out, so I shouldn't get it. But Juventus players and professional players, they go all the way until the ball is out of the game, pretty much over the line. So even if this ball was all the way near the corner, someone from Juventus would like not grab it, but get the ball and put it in the box again, like try again. So even if like a cross fails and your team still has the ball, make sure you just keep on trying, because as you can see here, this player actually, Ronaldo drops off, and this player who has the ball here passes it back to Ronaldo. Ronaldo has too many touches, and then the defenders, 3 of them, start to actually mark on Ronaldo all at once, and then they end up tackling him, and he ends up getting a foul, which is great, and a free kick for his team. So when you're in this type of position, you either cross it from here with this player right here who has the ball, you either cross it from that position, or you can just reset, come back, and go all the way back and switch sides, which Barcelona do. I should do like another analysis on like Iniesta, one of these great players who play in midfield, but yeah. Okay, so I want to pause it here again. So as you can see here, Ronaldo's back on the right side. As I said, he has he's playing, I feel like he's playing a striker, but Mandzukic is pretty much playing that position, so he's a winger as well. So anyways, Ronaldo has freedom to roam around in the front in the final third. So anyways, as you can see here, these types of positions, if you're playing either winger or striker, you're going to get into these types of positions in your game. If you do, as you can see here, Ronaldo's about to take on this player. He tries to go left and goes right. He goes down the line and he crosses it into Mandzukic. So obviously you're going to be doing these types of crosses. To do that, you have to be really great with your left or right foot. Also being great with both feet is awesome, because if you're on your left side, you can either cut in with your right or you can cross in with your left. So as you can see here, Ronaldo is trying to cut it in with his right, but he doesn't. He fakes and he goes tries to cut it in with his left. He goes to the right, and then he crosses it into Mandzukic, which we'll see right now. Alright, so I also wanted to pause it here. As you can see here, I wanted to show you guys Mandzukic's run and what he could have done differently. I know we're not doing it on Mandzukic, we're doing it on Ronaldo. But as you can see here, there's two defenders right next to the goalkeeper who went with Mandzukic because they knew Ronaldo was going to cross it in. Also, Ronaldo's cross could have been a bit better. He could have aimed for the penalty spot, which would have been great for Mandzukic to header it. But anyways, when you're a striker, you should always run in front of your defender, so that if the ball is crossed very short, like even if he didn't cross it all the way, you can get a head on it or a tap in, because always the goalkeeper is always gonna try to get in front of you, so he can grab it with his hands. Obviously, if he grabs it with his hands, it's easier than for you to control it and kick it with your feet. So as you can see here, Mandzukic didn't run in front of his defender. If he did, he would have had a chance on goal. He could have headed it in and it would have been in. But these types of runs, you guys should change. So if the defender thinks you're going to go to the left, make sure you fake and go to the right and run in front of your defender, so you can actually get a head on goal. Sometimes the ball is traveling way too fast and you can't get there. That's going to happen. But make sure you get in front of your defender so you can have a chance on goal, because this is the main objective. You're meant to score in the goal. So yeah, if you guys are playing a striker, make sure you use all these types of different analysis clips that I've shown you, that Ronaldo has done, and especially Mandzukic in this play here. Make sure you apply this to your game and practice, because the one thing that you're gonna do on a game and in a game scenario is pretty much muscle memory. So whatever you practice the most is pretty much what you're gonna hold within a game and what you're gonna use all the time. So if you only practice with your right foot shooting, you're always gonna shoot with your right foot, because instinctually, because this is what muscle memory is. You're always gonna use the exact same process. So even if you like use your left foot, sometimes you're not going to use it in the game. So make sure you practice this all the time, even with your team and not with your team. You should be always practicing by yourself as well, so you can improve any little things that your weaknesses that you got going on. So yeah, this is I think we got one more clip where Ronaldo scores a goal, so we'll check that out and then that'll be the end. So let's get on to the next one. Alright guys, I just wanted to show you this cross here. I'm not sure if you can see the ball in the air. It's next to the word colori. I think that's in Italian. But I'll probably put something around the ball that you can see it, just for now. So as you can see here, everyone is about to jump and try to header the ball away. If you're on the opposite team, if you're on Juventus, you're trying to head the ball in. So the ball ends up going to the back two Juventus players. One gets a header on it. He tries to score with an aim into the goal, but he actually he hits it, but it hits another player on the opposite team, and then it magically lands to Ronaldo. Ronaldo sees the ball in the air and he actually gets in front of his defender, which is great, because always you want to be in front of your defender, because you want to be the one who's first to the ball. You don't want to be the one who's second to the ball. So he's in front of his defender already. The ball is actually in the air, fumbles, it goes in the air, and Ronaldo gets a header on it and scores. So in these types of positions, even in a cross, sometimes this can happen and things change. So you got to be ready at all times, especially in a cross, and especially if you're a tall person. If you're short, 5'6" or even 5'5", I mean, unless you jump really high, most times you won't get the ball on a header. So If you're tall like Ronaldo, you obviously get the ball, and if you are pretty strong, you'll probably push the defender off and actually score a goal. So let me play the clip right now where Ronaldo actually, scores his goal for Juventus in this game. Alright guys, I'm going to pause it one more time here. So as you can see, the ball bounced on the ground, it bounced up, and Ronaldo was just there already, waiting for the ball just to header it in. Obviously, as you can see here, he's in front of the defender, who's number 19, and the goalkeeper is actually going the other way because he thought that the ball, when it bounced, it was just Ronaldo wasn't going to touch it. He thought that it was going to go to the right side, but when Ronaldo headers the ball, he's actually going for the right corner, which is the opposite side that the goalkeeper is going. So yeah guys, I'm pretty sure when you're by yourself or in a team environment, you can practice this type of stuff. You can practice crosses. Even if you're a midfielder, you can practice actually doing the crosses, kicking the ball into the box. If you want to be the one scoring, you can always practice with a friend. They can cross you the ball, at any field, or you don't even have to have a goal. But if you do, it's going to be great because it's going to be like a game setting. So yeah, you can always practice crosses and headers, and make sure you aim for the corners. Also, if you have enough power, you can hit the ball down on the ground, and it should go up and over the goalkeeper. But make sure you aim for the corners and on the sides of the goal, because that's obviously where the goalkeeper is not going to be. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Practice is makes everything, is everything pretty much. You practice until it becomes perfect. So yeah, this is the last thing, and let's see Ronaldo's goal. Alright guys, that's going to be it for Cristiano Ronaldo's analysis video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it, and hopefully you guys did learn something from this video, because this is why I make these, because I just want you guys to learn aspects of professional players and like people who are the best in the world, such as Cristiano Ronaldo. If you guys do play in a forward position, either on the right wing, left wing, or in the middle, hopefully you guys can apply some of these movements and things that Ronaldo does to your game, because this is like the main objective of why I'm making these videos, is just to help people out who play football, and to help them out and see something else besides something that your coach will talk to you about and will show you. It's best to learn from the very best, such as Ronaldo. And yeah, I feel like not many coaches will show you these types of things unless you get into the higher leagues, which is pretty much professional or maybe semi-professional, where they start to break down footage of your actual games and start to analyze and show you what you're doing wrong or doing right in your own game. But anyways, hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up, because it helps the channel and the video out a lot. It will just put it on the recommended page, and people who like to watch football will watch it, and it will just get more exposure. So also guys, comment down below who you want me to do next, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.